Well, we switch from the snow to the sunshine and we're going inline skating. Skaters from all over the world, the USA, Australia, South America, Europe, and even Japan coming together to compete in the ASA Pro Tour. We're going to start with the street final, and the scores after the first run. Familiar names at the top, the likes of Sam Fogarty is there, and we've also got Aaron Feinberg, ranked world's #1 in action. So this is Sam Fogarty. He's missed out on the time to warm up, but doesn't seem to have bothered him too much, using the gaps really well. And Fogarty certainly one of the contenders here. Jonathan Bergeron of Canada, 66.50 scored in his first run. Certainly looks as though he's enjoying his run. Never looks that happy, but Bergerson will be when he wins. Sven Berghorst of the Netherlands. He's the style man of this group. Very, very smooth indeed. So that's Sven Berghorst, and certainly one of the top contenders. 73.25 on his first run. Well, we're going to pick it up with Sean Robertson of the United States. 19-year-old from Dallas in Texas. First man to introduce the flat spins, which came in last year. Always an inventive skater. And one thing's for sure, if Robertson's got a new trick, we'll see it today. Very smooth. And he's broken his collarbone. In fact, he's broken his collarbone, his shoulder, he's broken both hips. So a whole bag of injuries coming his way, but he's still out there and performing like he's never had any problems at all. So coming to the end of his run, just 15 seconds to go for Sean Robertson. And is he going to pull out one big maneuver for the last one? He's going to go for a rail ride. And going to start it on the buzzer. Oh, didn't quite come off, but Robertson, not a bad run. 76.75. Looks as though that's what the score is going to be. So, goes for a big high 360. And the 180 with the grab. So good all-round ride from Sean Robertson. 76.75 the score, and he takes first place. So let's have a look at Nicky Adams of Canada. Starting out on the tour, but already making a name for himself. Just adding his own character to show here. 62.75 scored by Nicky Adams. I think we'll see higher scores from him in the next couple of months. Jake Elliott of the United States, 19-year-old from California. Had problems on his first run. He's got to forget all about that and pull something special out of the bag on this second run. Scoring 59.75, going into 8th place. Now, here's one of the most progressive and consistent of the riders. This is Shane Saviers of the United States. Good lines chosen by Saviers, and a name that you'll all know. It's Aaron Feinberg, also from America, the world's #1 ranked inline skater. Well, didn't come off on the first run, but Feinberg will try it again on his second run, and we'll get to see that in just a moment's time. So let's pick it up with Blake Dennis of Australia, ranked number 2 in the world. Ooh, goes for the upside down 520 just to open his routine. Chooses inventive lines, very similar to the likes of BJ Campbell, who had so much success. So Blake Dennis obviously enjoying the choice of music for this routine. And now running out of time. What's he going to pull out? Must be the last move coming up. And that's Blake Dennis, 71 scored in the first run. And beautiful rail ride to finish the routine, right on the buzzer. And Dennis may well go into first place. Looking for 76.75. That was the score from Sean Robertson. And in fact, he goes into second place, just outside, 75.50. Not a bad run from the world's number 2. But let's have a look and see what the world's number 1 can do. And he can certainly do it with a little bit of height as well. This is Aaron Feinberg of America. It's fast, it's furious, but he's so accurate. Lots of originality coming from Feinberg this season, but despite that, he remains consistent. Now, just one slight mistake in his first run, right at the end of the routine. Plenty of height off the spine ramp. And Feinberg just taking his time. Oh, good line. It's the first slight mistake from Feinberg, but he's got a little bit of time left, 12 seconds and counting. And here comes that final move. Can he pull it off on this occasion? So Feinberg looking on as good a form as we saw him last season. 77.75, the score from Feinberg. And that is good enough to put him through into first place. A poor first run of 57.50. Took 2 falls on that occasion. But Feinberg landing it well, and he takes the win over Sean Robertson of the United States. Blake Dennis in 3rd. Buckhurst of Holland in 4th position. And Sam Fogarty of Australia down in 5th. We've had the street final, and now we switch to the vert final. And this it's a new ramp made out of metal. And put it together in just under 2 hours, which is a whole lot quicker than the old wooden ramps used to take. And we're picking the action up with Sam Fogarty of Australia.
Going back upside down, 17.
Fogarty, who's lived in the shadow of so many of the top Australian skaters, starting to come out in his own as he does an invert. Pulled out an upside down McTwist as well.
Going on pine grind. Top side of fish brain. Getting inverted. This is a great run coming out of Fogarty. Yeah.
Well, plenty of variety from Fogarty, and all sorts of moves in there, mixing up the new and the old schools, and scoring 72.0, and currently moving into first place. But still got the likes of Cesar Mora, Ty Chris still to come, the French champion. Takashi Esutoko, that was his second run, scoring 70.5, going into second place just behind Sam Fogarty. Scott Crawford of Australia, 44.75, needs improving, and he did that with a 60.25. Sven Bukhurst back in action, having finished in fourth place in the street final. He's just so smooth mix, it looks so easy, and often that fools the judges as well and think he's not really pulling out the difficult moves. But Bukhurst is certainly a talent for the future. Mike Budnick of the United States, 38.75 scored on the first run, and almost doubling his marks in the second, 64.5. Now this is the flying Spaniard. Going for the flat spin, so he's learnt the latest moves as well. And Javier Bujanda of Spain scoring 67.0, in fact scoring best on his first run, and he goes into fifth place. But we still got two of the biggest names in the vert world still to come. Cesar Mora, the first of those, Australian. First run scoring just 40. Pressure is on. This man just goes for a little extra height.
That thing was over the railing, right into a 540.
So it goes for the 540 there.
Grab the knee grab style. Oh, just missing the racket, but super high. Giant 720 out of Cesar. Right into a 1080. Oh! I don't know how he stayed on his feet after that one. Going up into an invert. Front side Royale coming out of him. You like that Royale? You like that invert? Yep, oh, the 530 disaster, 180 off. Cesar Mora style. We got 5 seconds left here, Mora. Mora spinning the 1080.
So two 1080s put into Mora's routine, and that really was something special. The master of spin, and he just throws in a quick backflip at the end just to impress the crowds. And everyone here knows that that was really a top performance. And Mora scoring 76.5. The pressure is now put back onto Ty Chris of France, who is going to be the last man to go. So Mora's score, 76.5. And he has the top spot, but how long will he hang on to it? This is the only man left to come, Ty Chris.
It's a little bit strange because I didn't skate so much. I just skate now for half an hour, and in metal it's really fast. We really can fly, but I still have a little bit to get used to. But I am impressed because I say you can build this ramp in 2 hours with 2 people, and with a truck is really special system. I am really impressed, yeah.
So that's Ty Chris, he's been training on different ramps, and so needs a little time to adapt, he says. Let's see how he's progressing. Well, if this is after half an hour, what's he going to be like after a full day's practice on this ramp?
Up into a 540. Spin it around. Nice. 6-7-20 right into a Japan 540. Backside Royale. Got the mute grab, setting up for some more of his madness. There's one of his McTwists. There's a switch.
Oh, look at that switch flat spin.
Grabbing a 720 at the end. Upside down into an invert. He's going to need some grinds. There's a backside Farfignugan.
Well, he's putting in everything that the judges want to see, and Ty Chris really is up to that challenge. Cesar Mora leading with 76.5, but Chris so far a faultless routine, but the buzz is gone. It doesn't matter, and Ty Chris may well have taken the lead. He needs 76.5, but look at that flat spin 720. Well, the flat spin was a new move last year, and already they're starting to put spins in, and no one better than Ty Chris. He takes the win, 78.5 the score, and well-deserved for the Frenchman, putting Australia down into second and third positions with Moura and Fogarty.
You came back with a whole mess load of brand new tricks. What was up with that?
I mean, you know, I really changed my life. I was always dreaming to have a ramp, you know, so last year I decided finally to buy a big ramp and to put in the small village where I am in Greece, you know. I mean, I always, you know, to try to think, to find something new, but I am really surprised because Cesar did also good skating today. We was, I think, really close, but I'm happy for myself because I did good skating.
Well, congratulations. Once again, very gracious winner. Way to go, Ty.
The funny thing is my first time when I win in America.
Nice!
So there you have it, Ty Chris from France, winning in America for the first time. That's all from Yoz Action for now. From myself, Patrick Winston, goodbye.